What a wonderful world.
G'day and welcome back to my channel, everyone. As I mentioned in my last upload, I am currently in the process of going through my footage archives with the intention to hopefully make a video out of them and put them onto my channel. One that I found the other day, and it was one that I was particularly excited about uploading at the time that I filmed it, was a video of me taking the Pottermore Quiz. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had taken the quiz once, many moons ago when I was very young, and I was sorted into Gryffindor House. Retaking the quiz a few years later, taking into consideration the life-changing events I had lived through and the milestones I had experienced between the two quizzes, to my surprise at the time, I was placed in Slytherin. And it was fair to say that I was very disappointed with that result. However, later in the video, going through Slytherin's values, I started to realize that I was Slytherin. I am Slytherin to a T. All of Slytherin's values resonated with me. I am that confident that I am a Slytherin that I bet if I was to take the test again, third time's a charm, that I would be Slytherin true. So that's what we're gonna do today. A side-by-side comparison of old me taking the quiz and new me answering it simultaneously in this video. Now I just wanna do a little disclaimer. I have not watched this video since I uploaded it to my old channel in 2017. That's 3 years, okay? So whatever answers I do say are true, 100% accurate to me and who I am as a person right here, right now. I am betting that they're gonna be the exact same answers as they were as me 3 years ago. I have the quiz on my phone. I'm gonna be watching my old YouTube video on my old YouTube channel. You won't actually ever be able to see the original video, but it is gonna be on screen for your viewing purposes. All right, with all of this being said, let's get to it. Okay, I know I said I was starting it, but I'm realizing that I have to do the things. I need headphones, otherwise this is gonna be really hard to edit. Oh! I'm trapped in my arm bangle. Oh no. Get out. Oh yeah, get out of it. And yes, I'm super old school and I still have headphones that have wires on them. Or maybe I should just have one in. I don't know if I'm talking too loud now. Whatever. I know I said we're starting before, but this is the real one. Do I take, oh, it's not the one. Do I take one headphone out? This is it. All right, we're doing it. So Pottermore is the official website where you can find out all of your Harry Potter business, which is basically you can find out your Harry Potter house, you can find out what Harry Potter wand you're supposed to be using, you can find out what your Patronus charm is, whole bunch of really cool stuff, and then they've got like lots of little quizzes and kit and caboodles like that. I believe that I will be Gryffindor, hence why today I have put on my you can't really see, but it's a Gryffindor robe. I have no doubt in my mind that I will be getting a Gryffindor. Just their morals, their beliefs, their values, all this sort of stuff. It's stuff that I deem true to me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this works out exactly how I want it to. So, here is the Pottermore page. When you go to the website, the official website from J.K. Rowling, there it is, right there, it says it. It's got some little tabs written by J.K. Rowling, explore the story, Fantastic Beasts, Cursed Child, features news, book club, sorting, and shop. So that's all of like the cool little stuff that they have to offer right off the bat. Atlas, welcome to your personal Pottermore page. Be sorted and discover your house. So this is exactly what I want to do today. Let's hope that it's not too long. The sorting hat or the sorting ceremony. What? That must tell you a bit about it, but I'm not interested in that. I just want to try it. Oh! Dawn or dusk? Dusk. Sunset has always been my favourite, so I'll pick dusk. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothy, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. Oh, that sounds nice. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. Chocolate and plums doesn't sound good. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts eye, and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. Okay, firstly, before I answer, I just want to say that there is no way in hell that it would be that black drink. I do not think that I would do well with seeing like visions and things floating around a room. As a person, I like having a firm hold of reality. So it's definitely not that one. Foaming, frothy, silvery liquid sparkles containing ground diamonds. Okay, so hearing ground diamonds, all I can think is that's gonna be really painful to drink. And I know that that's not really what they're saying, but It just doesn't entice me at all. Chocolate and plums. Ew. Sunspots. Yep, this is the one. Golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. That sounds pretty. I'm going with sunspots. I think I like the sunspots dancing all around the room. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side of his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used forbidden quill. What do you do? Lie and say you don't know, but hope that somebody else tells the professor. Nah. Psh. Guys, I'm a dibber-dobber. If you're gonna negatively impact my results, I'm gonna tell you. Still true. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate. Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points you lose will be regained by you. That's a pretty good deed as well. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth if you knew that somebody was using forbidden... Oh. I already know. So the getting the house points one back would be cool, but I'm pretty sure it was insinuating that like you have to wait to be approached, and there ain't no way, if I know something dodgy is going down, I'm dubbing. I'm gonna go with the tell the teacher beforehand rather than get asked, tell the truth, and then get the Hogwarts points. Hogwarts points, that's a cool bonus, but I reckon I'm gonna get rewarded anyways if I tell the teacher beforehand. So I feel like that kind of comes hand in hand together. If I knew that someone was gonna use a forbidden quill, I would tell the teacher before the exam started. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with? Oh my gosh, it's definitely gonna be an owl or a cat. I was just thinking that. Tabby cat, Siamese cat, ginger cat. Wow, there's a lot of black cat options. White cat. Alright, I've paused this video before I've done any more scrolling because I feel like I might give the answer away as I'm browsing through. I would be inclined to go with a cat because cats are one of my favourite animals. However, considering the Hogwarts grounds and how adventurous my 5 cats are here at home, I just think that it's going to get itself into all kinds of trouble. I think I would constantly be worrying about what my cat's doing and if it's safe. Plus, it's kind of just like a nothing animal. Like, it doesn't do anything to help me. Whereas with an owl can deliver post, it can like deliver messages, and it can just fly about as it pleases, be free, come back. I really don't have to worry about it. And that kind of low maintenance animal, that's the one for me. I like the idea of the snowy owl because like there's toads and stuff like that, but an owl is like multi-purpose. Like, I'm definitely a cat person, abso-freaking-lutely a cat person because they're cuddly and stuff like that. I'm not really a bird person, but your cat can't do much, like. Oh my gosh! Okay, I really didn't expect to be saying the exact same things, but I'm sat here saying the exact same things. And I like white. White seems clean and noticeable, so I do the snowy owl. I didn't really get a chance to answer which owl, but I went with the snowy owl. I feel like owl is a good enough answer. The fact that I was literally saying the exact same things as I was 3 years ago, I think that's a pretty good indicator. I feel like for me, looking back at it now, it's more of like the brown owls kind of look dirty, whereas like the white is like really clean and crisp, and you can tell that that's your owl. You know, you see a white owl coming, that's my owl. Brown owl, you'll be like, whose owl is it? Oh! Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary. Oh. Ignorant. Oh, I'm definitely not ignorant, so people wouldn't call me that. Cowardly. Selfish. I'm going with ordinary. I'm not ignorant, so it wouldn't be that. If someone called me that, I wouldn't be offended. I'd just be like, well, you're wrong. I'm not ignorant. Although, is that being ignorant? Being selfish or cowardly, both I am okay with. If someone said, you're really selfish, I'd be like, you betcha. I know I am. Because if I'm not looking out for myself, who the heck is? Cowardly, don't really care. If somebody told me to do something stupid and I said no and they called me a coward for it, not fazed. It's called being smart. Sometimes if you're a coward, you're being smart. However, ordinary, I pride myself in being quirky and odd and weird, and I like it. I'm not any of these. I'm definitely not ordinary. Sometimes I think it's okay to be selfish and cowardly. You know, cowardly saves your life. Selfish can also save your life.
ignorant, that's kind of rude. But I pride myself on my weirdness, so I would hate to be called ordinary.
Oh! Are you seeing this?
If you could have any power, which would you choose? Power to read minds. Oh, that'd be a sick power. Not invisibility or superhuman strength. Power to speak to animals. Damn, that'd be cool. Power to change a path. That's also a good one. Change your appearance at will. I like my appearance, so probably not.
Wow, there's some really good ones in there. Not invisibility, doesn't faze me, or super strength doesn't faze me. Power to read minds, I feel like the novelty of it would wear off because I enjoy learning about people, and if I always knew what they were thinking, it kind of takes the fun out of it. Not only that, but I'm a firm believer of the less you know, the better. So if someone has an opinion of you, perhaps a negative one, you're going to constantly be like consuming that energy just from their thoughts. Like, that's super toxic. That's a toxic thing to have to deal with. So I'm going to take read minds out of it. Oh, shape-shifting. I kind of like it. Not because I don't like my appearance. However, I could mess with some people. Although in saying that, I also don't really harbor any negativity or hatred towards anybody, so I don't really know what I would do. Maybe get up to a little bit of mischief in somebody else's body. I feel like I wouldn't mind shape-shifting. What was the other ones? Let me check. Oh, power to speak to animals. Okay. I would love to talk to animals, actually. Being a vegan and like so environmentally friendly, I'd just like to be able to communicate and see how they're feeling, see if they appreciate me and what I'm doing, if my efforts are making a difference. Maybe if they could actually speak to me, like I would be able to change more things, know what's more helpful and what's more negatively impacting them. Oh, it's gonna be talking to animals. I'm talking to animals. Shapeshifting would be really cool, and that's a very close second. But due to my lifestyle and my beliefs, talking to animals.
Power to change the past. I mean, there's definitely things in my life that I wish I could forget about or avoid. I'm gonna do speak to animals. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger? Nah. Cold? Not really. Loneliness? Boredom? Definitely boredom. Being ignored? I hate being ignored.
Being ignored. Dang it. I answered it too quickly, but definitely being ignored. And I'm not talking about someone just like not reading your message quick enough. I'm A-okay with that. People have lives to live. You do you, I'ma do me. We're out here, we'll connect when we can. But if I'm trying to reach you and you're like hanging the phone up on me, I don't deal with that. We need to be able to communicate, and if you're not communicating with me effectively,
Left or right?
Left.
Lefty.
Oh, I said it at the same time. What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so I'm noticing in the original YouTube video that I did, it doesn't really go into much detail about what Slytherin is and what our values are. So I'm gonna do a quick Google just to give a little bit more clarity and a bit more insight into why I'm a Slytherin. So let's check it out. Slytherin traits and values. So I'm just going to go off the first result that comes up, and that's Slytherin Harry Potter Wiki fandom. Founder is Salazar Slytherin. Our house colors are green and silver. Our animal is, of course, the serpent. And let me just real quick, just touch base on something. Whoop. No word of a lie, I got that tattoo for my Hogwarts house. I am 100% certain that I am a Slytherin. Retaking this quiz, it's just proved that. Let me tell you why. Slytherin traits. Slytherins tend to be ambitious, shrewd, cunning, strong leaders, and achievement-orientated. Check. They also have highly developed senses of self-preservation. This means that Slytherins tend to hesitate before acting, so as to weigh all possible outcomes before deciding exactly what should be done. What was I saying about the whole jumping off the cliff thing earlier? Okay, or being selfish. The qualities which Salazar valued in the students he had chosen included cleverness, resourcefulness, determination, and a certain disregard for the rules. If that ain't me, oh no way! Dumbledore noted that all of these were qualities possessed by Harry Potter, who was almost placed in Slytherin. So my original house was Gryffindor. Like when I first took the quiz when I was like 12 years old, it was Gryffindor. And then life happened, and then I took it again and I got Slytherin, and I've taken it again today, and I've got Slytherin. But that's interesting to see that like Harry Potter would have been placed in either of the houses.
This is definitely my first. There. Can you see it? that says Gryffindor. Welcome to House Gryffindor. With a lion as its crest and Professor McGonagall at its head, Gryffindor in the house which most values the virtues of courage, bravery, and determination. I am like the real-life Harry Potter. The Sorting Hat has put me in both of the houses that Harry Potter has been in. I am Harry Potter.
Slytherins tend to take charge and possess strong leadership skills. They are often self-assured and confident of their own competence and can be very loyal. Another characteristic some Slytherins share is a tendency toward deep, unrequited love. Flashbacks. 100% that was like me in 2017, it was literally my life. Then it just goes into the whole blood purity path and rivalries, which you can't really apply to real life anyways. So yeah, there we have it folks. I am 100% a Slytherin. I know that my friends and family watching this video, listening to me describe all of the character traits and values, would be sitting there going, wow, wow, wow. Yep, wow, wow. I am genuinely still so shocked that I got every single answer the same, as well as like when I went deeper into the thought process of why I picked those answers. Mental. I had a lot of fun going back over this footage actually. Am I surprised? No. Am I happy with the results? Of course. Still don't know how to exit a video. Sick.
What a wonderful world.